Hello and welcome back to yet another Transformers Studio series review, and today is one that's something special. We are reviewing the very first 86 movie figure that I bought, and this was bought for one reason and one reason only, and I will get to that later. So obviously here is the packaging for Voyager class SCOURGE. You can see an awesome picture of SCOURGE there. He is number 8605. See Decepticon SCOURGE from Transformers the movie. On the top, Transformers the movie. On the side you have a close-up version of the picture. On the other side of the box you have a pulled back version of it. And then on the back you have this whole, the render thing, and the bio is actually interesting because it tells you who SCOURGE was, because of course we know, in the 86 movie, Unicron of course reformatted, Megatron to Galvatron, and then he reformatted a bunch of other random Decepticons, and we didn't really know who was who. So here it says Unicron reformats Thundercracker into SCOURGE. So that is quite important there. Just looking at this box now, I just remembered that I did not show the backdrop for God knows how many Studio Series figures, and I'm not starting now. Alright, the backdrop is just, I can show you here. It is just that whole, reformatting looking thing of where they change from character to character. So there is the box, and now let's take a look at the figure. So here we have Voyager SCOURGE in his weird spaceship looking mode, and you know what, right? This thing is awesome, but the only reason that it's awesome for me is for the price that I got him at. So, oopsies, hold on, there we go. So, for your information, right, in South Africa, right, the Studio Series Deluxes are 750 Rand. That's about 43 American dollars, right? Voyagers are 1,000, so that's $60. Leaders are 1,800, so that's around like $110, $115, right? So yeah, this guy would have been 1,000 if I went to an actual toy store and got him. But I went to Macro. It's kind of like our equivalent of Walmart, I guess. So obviously, that's not a toy store. So this thing was only 400 Rand, which is like half the price of a Studio Series Deluxe. So that is insane. If I got this for $1,000, well, I wouldn't even have it. I'm talking way too much. Anyway, here is SCOURGE in his weird spaceship boat-looking mode. So you can see, obviously, the Decepticon logo there. You can see all of these weird like gun things on him. Really, really cool. I love the blue that they used. Obviously, you could see his feet here, but these things actually do look like boosters, I guess. So you can come around to the side. It's exactly the same. On the bottom, you actually can't really see that much. I mean, you can see his hands and his feet, but this of course kind of conceals his chest. So that is basically it for the vehicle mode. For comparisons, there's only two that I'm doing. Here he is with Legacy Galvatron, who, goddamn, I love this figure. I would love to do a review of him. Actually, there's nothing really stopping me from recording it straight after this, other than the fact that it is midnight. So there is that, and this is the reason why I actually got SCOURGE, and that is so I can complete the trio of G1 Decepticons. So, I mean, how can I even do this with getting them all in frame? There we go. Look at that. Obviously, we have figures from 3 different lines here. We have Studio Series SCOURGE, Legacy Galvatron, and Combiner Wars Cyclonus. Yes, I'm a boomer, alright? This Cyclonus has stuck with me through so much. I still really like this figure, despite it being so simplistic. I love the Cyclonus. You know, it's not perfect, but this was one of my first Transformers. So yeah, I mean, this is the only reason I got Scourge, is so that I could complete this trio here. And my god, they look good in robot mode. And speaking of which, before we get to robot mode, let's talk about his accessories. So he does come with a gun. So obviously this is, you know, made out of the blue, very, very hollow. It looks kind of like the Dark of the Moon Megatron's shotgun, you know, a lot of this hollowness. And on the other side, it is just as hollow. So there is that. And his other accessory is an effects piece. Now, obviously, this is mainly for like 86 movie figures, because really, you're not going to put this on like a live action figure, because this will look so stupid. So this can kind of just plug onto the gun, and there you have that. Or if you want to, you could plug it onto literally any of the guns up here. You know, it works for all of them. Or if you want to, you can come at the back and put this on the jet booster thing, so it looks kind of like he's flying. Get the mark out of the way. So there is that. And of course you can take the gun and just plug it onto the side there, and there you have your accessories. So I think that basically wraps everything up for the vehicle mode. So without further ado, Scourge, transform. Is he a shell former? Yes. But is it necessary, and does he look good? Hell yeah. This thing is fucking sick. Oh my god. So just come in and take a closer look here. Let me just raise it. There we go. Look at that head sculpt. That is spot on to how he looked in the 86 film. You know, he has like the mustache, the beard, everything. God damn. You know, you have the Decepticon logo on his chest. Come to his hands. This one is more open, whereas this one is more of like a fist. Right. You come down to the legs. Of course, you can see they don't really transform that much. You come around to the back. Obviously, this is where most of the junk is, but that is accurate. And one thing I love is, look at how they did the mushroom pegs here. They filled them in. That is just so cool, in my opinion. So awesome. Now, in terms of articulation, you are going to have to kind of move the head out of this section. The head can turn about that far. I think it is on a ball joint, yeah. Right, the arms can go all the way up. They can go, actually they can go further back than they can go forward. You do get an elbow bend, and you do get a very tight wrist rotation. You do have an unhindered waist joint. The legs can go that far forward, that far back, before you start knocking shit out of place. The knee bend, oh, it's very tight, but you get about that amount there. And you do get an ankle pivot, so that is fantastic. Now, obviously, if you want, you can give him his trusty blaster, so that, you know, obviously completes his look. But if you want to go all out, you can add in the effects part. So, I mean, if the lighting was better, that would be a really good thumbnail. Actually, you know what? Yeah, there we go. That's a thumbnail shot if I've ever seen one. Holy shit. Now for some comparisons. We're going to keep Scourge. Actually, you know what? No, we're putting Scourge off to the side. Here he is with Galvatron. Beautiful, beautiful. And here he is with Cyclonus. So you have the three of them together. Just thank you. There you have the three Decepticons from the 86 movie in one shot, and they look fantastic in my opinion. Does it look weird that he is out of place? You know, the fact that he's blue and they're my favorite color, they're purple? Kind of, but it is accurate and he looks fantastic. So, I mean, obviously, I will review Galvatron eventually. Alright, he's a fucking amazing figure, so solid. So, there is the comparisons out of the way. So that basically wraps it up for my review of the Transformers Studio Series 86 movie Voyager class Scourge. Of course, this is not going to be my only version of Scourge. I will get the Rise of the Beast leader whenever that comes out. But my god, for the animated display, this guy is absolutely amazing. His transformation is actually pretty fun. He's good quality plastic. I love the look of him, and yeah, I cannot recommend him enough. Although that wouldn't have been the reaction that you would have gotten if I got him for the regular price. Definitely not. But my god, I love this figure. For something so simple, he is fantastic. So yeah, there was that. And if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and goodbye. So, Decepticons, we are this close to destroying the Autobot resistance. Yes, Lord Galvatron. That's great and all, but would you mind enlightening me on how exactly we are going to finish them off? May I remind you, Cyclonus, I am the strongest Decepticon here, and I possess the matrix of leadership. Nobody and nothing will stand in my way. We'll see about that.